Welcome back to the Field of 68 After Dark. We are live, Sirius XM channel 84. That is the ESPNU station. We're live over on YouTube. If you're watching there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, jump in the chat, ask us questions. Hopefully this time we'll be able to answer them instead of trying to figure out my connectivity issues. Rob Dauster here. I got Terrence Oglesby. I got Carter Elliott. We are breaking down X factors in the Sweet 16 matchups. We have to talk about St. Peter's, Purdue. Carter, do the Peacocks have a chance to pull off yet another upset and become the first 15 seed to get to the Elite Eight?
I love the Peacocks. I love the run. I love Coach Holloway. I love the players that they have on this team. I love the way they've been executing up until this point. It is a great story. But with that said, it's going to have to come to an end. I think that the talent of Purdue, I think that Purdue knows that they have a golden opportunity here. I think they roll with this game. I think I saw it open up on Bet Rivers at 12, and I'm considering contacting my financial advisor to see if it'd be smart if I put a loan on Purdue minus 12.
It's going up. It got to 13 at one point. It's now at 12 and a half.
While T.O. goes, I'm going to go ahead and place a bet right now before it goes back up. Go ahead, T.O.
I would take that. I mean, Purdue's going to wipe the floor with them, and it's nothing that they're doing wrong. And here's the deal.
Okay, look, can I make the argument for St. Peter's here?
You can't. But I'm going to tell you why it could happen. But the only thing is St. Peter, like them winning a couple of games, not a mistake. That's a top 30 defense in the country. Like those guys really guard. It's just a matter of are they going to have guys that get really hot from the perimeter, like Dougie Fresh. Dougie Eddard got loose in those games in the first two. It's just a matter of
nuts hanging, Dagan Hughes.
Yeah, well, there you go. Him too. But like, is St. Peter's going to be able to keep up with 7'5"? It's going to be hard when Purdue's going to be shooting 70% from two, and God knows what from three. And Jaden Ivey, they're not going to see guys like that again.
Okay, we get it. Look, it's a Big Ten team. It's a top 10 team. Here's the truth. Oscar Tshiebwe, National Player of the Year. Oscar Tshiebwe had 30 and 16. Oscar Tshiebwe lost to St. Peter's. Okay, here's the other thing. Shaheen Holloway wants to play these offenses where he spreads the floor, where you put your point guards into ball screens, where you allow your perimeter players to create space, where you're able to pull big guys away from the basket, where you attack mismatches. That is what Purdue's weakness has been all season long. All I'm saying is this is the kind of matchup that you would want if you were St. Peter's. So I'm not going to be as crazy as it's to say that St. Peter's is going to win this game, but I'm going to let that line creep up. I'm going to hope it gets to 13 and a half. I'm going to hope it gets to 14. I'm going to ride with the Peacocks because I'm a New Jersey guy. I gotta defend my state. Let's keep it moving.
Never even been on that campus.
Yeah, that is. There is no campus to be on. It's basically a community school. They have like a building.
Yeah, it's two blocks.
Providence and Kansas. That is the first game in Chicago. T.O., what is the key here? What is the X factor? How do your Friars pick off the Kansas Jayhawks?
Here's the deal. Justin Minaya and Ochai Agbaji is going to be the matchup to watch. Like Justin Minaya, one of the best perimeter defenders in the country. I think he's been snubbed on some of these first team, all defensive teams, or I don't know what a first team, second team. I don't know what they do, but that dude is really, really good guarding wings, chasing people off screens, contesting shots. Like Ochai Agbaji, he better be ready to play because Justin Minaya can guard. This is a team, they mirror each other. I just wonder, like, where are the advantages for Providence and where are the advantages for Kansas? The advantages for Kansas, in my mind, are the 2, 3, 4 position. The advantages for Providence are at the 1 and the 5 because I think Nate Watson, you know what you're going to get. I think Al Durham and Bynum coming in off the bench, you know what you're going to get from them. The 1 and the 5 from Kansas have been issues. I think Kansas is just a little bit better. They're just a little bit better.
Do you know what you're going to get from Remy Martin? You know what you're going to get from
no idea
from the drink. You know what you're going to get from the drink. It's a hangover. There's 50% of the time you're going to get a hangover from watching Remy Martin, the player, play. Right, Carter?
Exactly. And this is the thing. It's time to end it. This is the game that ends the narrative. You know how we always say point guard play on here? Well, it gets old. You know, it gets old to me calling Providence a lucky team. They're not lucky. I don't care about don't send me anything that says Providence is lucky. They're not lucky. They got gamers. They got dudes. When the game is on the line, they have guys that make plays. They are playmakers. They are winners. They might not necessarily be like the most skilled basketball players ever. I'm not saying they got NBA players on it, but when it comes down to it, they got winners. And as good as that Kansas team is, they have tendencies where you look at them and they can fold. And this Providence team isn't going to fold, and they can make a statement by winning this basketball game and put all the luckiness and whatever people say to rest. So I'm riding with the Friars, especially at +7.5.
Yeah, I agree with you riding with Friars. X factor going to be Remy Martin. I think this one is obvious. If he plays great, it takes Kansas up to another level. He has his Kerr Kriisa moments, however. All right, let's head back to the East. North Carolina and UCLA. T.O., I know it hurts you to say nice things about North Carolina, so I'm going to go.
It doesn't hurt me. It doesn't hurt me as bad as it hurts Randolph. Like
it hurts. It hurts him quite a bit.
My man breaks out in hives having to talk about the Tar Heels. But nobody in the country is playing better at point guard than RJ Davis. I feel confident in saying that right now. Right now.
You like how I said, T.O., I'm not going to make you talk about them. I'm going to go to Carter, and T.O.'s just like, yeah, I'm going to talk about him anyway.
I quit talking. I quit listening. You just said no. I just got the subject matter, and I messed up. I just got the subject matter, and I just rolled with it. So I apologize. Go, Carter.
Oh, T.O., first of all, that's why you're the rifleman. Right, that's why you're the rifleman. You can come in anytime you want and shoot me down and say what you got to say. I'll always let you have the floor. You ain't got to worry about that. But
ask questions later.
Exactly. It's hard not to go with this UNC team if that backcourt is playing the way they're playing. I mean, you know what you're going to get out of Baycott, but if they're getting performances out of RJ Davis like they got last game and Caleb Love, and then on top of that, you know, for everything that's been said about Brady Manick this year, he wants to be the second coming of Larry Bird all of a sudden. Like, this is an extremely tough team to beat. Leaky Black, locking dudes up on the defensive end. It's really hard not to just want to bet and want to roll with this UNC team. I really do think that UNC keeps this momentum going and wins this basketball game.
Yeah, the big concern for me with UCLA, Jaime Jaquez, how healthy is he going to be? But I did a little bit of investigating. You guys ready for this? If you scroll through the pictures of today's practice on UCLA, the UCLA MBB Instagram page, and you get to the one where you see Tiger Campbell dribbling the ball off a ball screen, if you look down, there are two mystery feet. Somebody photoshopped top of Jaime Jaquez's body out of that picture and left Jaime Jaquez's legs in the photo. So I'm convinced that he's going to end up playing. I think it's just a smoke screen from UCLA. Whoever did their photoshops, look, call me. All right. My fee is not that much. I'll help you out next time. I will make sure to crop out Jaime Jaquez's legs from chasing Tiger Campbell around. Did you guys see that? I sent you the picture.
Yeah, I saw it.
I did see that. I'm surprised you paid close enough attention to even see that. It's a question for another day, but you know, can't get anything past.
I was trying to figure it out, man. I'm trying to figure out if Jaime's going to play. Because if he's not playing, then I think North Carolina -2.5 is the side you want to be on. That's some money right there that you can be made. All right, let's talk about Miami and Iowa State. We're going to be joined here in a second by Isaiah Wong from Miami. T.O. But look, I'm gonna get out of the way. Carter, take a seat. We're gonna go sit on a bench. T.O., you called this. You called Miami to the Elite Eight. Are they going to get there?
I think they are, guys. And if here's the deal for Iowa State. If Isaiah Brockington could guard all three, if there were three Isaiah Brockingtons, I'd feel pretty good about it, but there's not. There's only one. And as tough as Iowa State plays, they are a well-scouted team, and they do a fantastic job of team defense. Problem with playing Miami is with Cam Augusty, we have Zay Wong coming up here too. He's included. And then Charlie Moore. That's three guys that can create their own shots. And they're not a big passing team. They haven't been for the past 3-4 years. They've been ranked towards the bottom of the ACC in assists. It's a team that creates for themselves, and they're good at it. So give me Miami, because there's not enough Isaiah Brockingtons in the world coming from Ames.
Carter, what does Iowa State have to do to be able to win this game? Because where I'm sitting right now, I think Miami wins by 15. I'm going to take them in both of my survivor pools for this weekend.
Yeah, I honestly think that I don't want to be down on it, but I really don't see a way that Iowa State will be able to keep up. Like T.O. said, I mean, they could get a performance out of a guy like Hunter as well. But even with him and Isaiah Brockington going off, I mean, you just are outnumbered by the guards. You got Moore, Wong. I mean, I just don't see this Iowa State team having enough in this game.
Yeah, that's where I'm sitting at it too. They beat LSU in the first round. LSU fired their coach. They beat Wisconsin in the second round. Wisconsin lost their point guard to an ankle injury in the first 10 minutes of the game. Johnny Davis, I'm not convinced that he was 100% in that game as well. I don't want to say that Iowa State is the luckiest team in the NCAA tournament, but I might be calling them the luckiest team in the NCAA tournament. But listen,